Hello my friends, welcome back. I'm John Silva. Today we're going to continue the tutorial that we started in the past week. Today we're gonna do here the coloring. We're gonna apply awesome techniques to make your project just awesome. Okay, so I hope that you started with me, all right, in the past week the project, so you can see what's happening. If you have lost, don't worry, because you can still watch the past lesson. However, this tutorial I will just make available for a few days only. All right, after that I'm going to remove from YouTube and make it available only for the Vectorize Club supporters, the members that support all the work that I do here. If you want to learn much more, visit the website available on the link below. Okay guys, no more no words about this, and let's get started to what really matters. All right, so enjoy. Now guys, it's time to apply the colors of this character. In that case, I'm going to just focus only in the color base. What I mean about this, first of all, as you can see, we have the shadings, alright, and I want to hide all the shadings. For example, I'm going to click here to hide this shading, this one as well, and this one's here. And my idea now, it is just to focus to make the color base. In that case, I'm going just to have this as backup and start to work from this one. Here we go. I will add the color from what I see that's gonna be nice. I will make something like that for now, here like this, and this back part I'm thinking to place, for example, can be a bit red. Let's try this for now. Let's try. And on the recent colors, all right, you can go here and make this a bit lighter and this a bit darker, having this result for now. We don't want to focus let's say in the shadings right now. It's just the base color, and I will get the same properties. Let me hide for now this, the base color. Okay, the eyes, think about the color, but let's try to apply a nice eyes color in here. For example, perhaps we can use the green. I think green is nice for this character. And then the skin of on top, we need to select the very big shape, which is this one like that, and this one as well. So we have just applied the very solid color, which is in the vector shapes only, not on the raster. As you can see, we have the shadings that we made it. Okay, we have the highlights and the shadows, but the color will not fit very well. It's going to be look like this, very dark or something like this. And I want to make sure, of course, to blend this with the blend mode. Here on the layers blend mode, you can get some of nice results by over your mouse. The ones that I use a lot, it is the color dodge, lighten, and the overlay. The overlay makes too saturated, and I like this color dodge here effect, can you see? And let's try now to make this a bit more. I like this. Let's try this effect here. The overlay looks perfect here. I like that. Can you see that we have a very realistic shading going on here, which makes this nice effect. Also, we have the vector brush, all right, that it's here, this one, and we can also apply the blend here. We can use the overlay. It makes like that. Let's try now to explore. The hard light looks fantastic. It's merged very well with the dark color. If we make it very black, it makes a bit strange. I like to have this kind of depth, and I will copy this property and paste into others shading here. This is in vector. This is why it's so nice to use vector for this purpose. All right, and let's do something like that, and then you can change as well here the direction of it. Okay, also I can do a line here and paste. Look, can you see? So I've added this as vector brush and then added the same style from here. Okay, this is what I'm doing now. This is working very nice. Here for this area I want to do same. I want to apply now, enable the shading that I made it, and here I will first use the blend mode. The overlay, I'll have the soft light, which is blending very well as well. I want to make some changes. The nice thing about using the grayscale is that no matter what to change here, or I'm changing and have this result, it's blending very well. This is what I want, and then I can soft more here this area and even create a new layer just to have, let's say, a kind of texture here. Look, I'm creating some dots just to have this texture here as well. Let's try creating some kind of texture in here. I'll make this a bit dark, and then let's try to play with it here. Oh, look how the result is becoming only in this part here, only in this area. We are now adding some textures to it and progressing more with the shading. It's all work together, right, guys? Just to give you more insight about this, when you are creating, when you are adding details such as colors, shadings, and textures, they are always work together basically. All right, and this is so important that you understand. And we're gonna add a little bit more of some texturing here. Oh, look, it's becoming really nice. And add this effect here. Now let's progress here in the body shape. I will activate the pixel and I use the protect alpha, turn it on. I change now the color to be something like that, orange. I can start to repaint the shading that I did. Oh, look, I'm repainting the shadows, all right, as you can see, and make this a bit dark. But of course you need to do this manually, or repaint these areas. I'll make this a bit darker. Let's make this more in terms of orange to red, make these tonalities. Very nice. Here as well, look, I'll change, it's in gray, and I'll repaint here this area. It becomes really nice. And this mouth shape, as you can see, it is very dark and flat. I can switch this to the vector brush. And remember guys, you can get my master and premium vector brushes on my Gumroad. All right, the link is all available to you on description below. Here we go. I will just add, let's try to add this color for now, but I want to have a mouth that is more like this. Let's try this one here, and I create a new node to have this interpolation. Oh, like this. Yeah, this is what I want. Having a brush stroke that creates this shading effect. Oh, nice. I love that. You can see, look like 3D. And here I will add some extra details, very simple ones. Let's say create a new layer and make sure that you don't have the protect alpha enabled, because we don't want to misclick at anything. And here I will add just some kind of texturing here, like this. And then this small one here. Oh, this makes huge difference. Look how nice it is. Make big and small, big and small, and then we start to incorporate this kind of texturing here. I'm resizing the brush all the time using my hotkeys, and have this result. Also, we add some highlights in this mouth area. Oh, look, this will enhance even more this shading. This is very nice. Oh, look, in far away This makes this area in more contrast, having this result. Nice. Also here in this area, I will make sure to use the shading, the same shading. You can see it needs to be a bit orange, not in gray, but it's more orange. All right, this is what I want. And here I will follow more this area and a bit dark, very soft dark, like this. And then I can do this. Paint. I'm using this smudge to have this effect. Or this smudge creates very nice and soft shading as well. And now let's go here with this eyes. But first we need to match this shading here. Let me activate and repaint this. Using the Protect Alpha, it helps us to repaint. What, my friend? Answer me right now. The shading in gray. All right, this is what I want to hear from you. I want you see you learning. All right, this is my job on here. And basically doing this method, you can repaint all your shadows that you made in full black. Here we go. Painting this area as well. And I will activate the shadow here inside of the eyes. You can see it's very dark. And let's try to blend this. I want to use the blue and repaint. Let's try this color for now and erase a little bit to soft more. Look, the result is becoming, my friend, fabulous. Leave it a like, my friend, if you're enjoying this tutorial. I'm giving you my best knowledge here of shading and building a character from scratch. So your like, it's what I can support me doing this. If you want to learn much more, join to the club, get my new masterclass, and you are fine to learn much more than this video. Let's go here. I will add the blue color here, repainting and erase a little bit to soft more. Can you see that it's easier to go and erase? All right, I feel like it's very fast and the workflow is easy, right? It's not too difficult. Then I'm going to blend more these areas here. Soft this, soft that. And we need to go to the eyes. The eyes is not ready yet, okay? Just to let you know, the eyes is not ready yet because we need to blend this as well. I can use here the blend mode for this area. Let's try to find a good blend mode for it. I usually like the color dodge. However, as you can see, we have a very green eyes here. I want to add in the designer persona mode, use the, it's here, right? Hue 2. And then I want to apply something like this. Look, this makes huge difference in your design. I'm adding, instead of using a full color like this, try to use the Hue 2, all right, and add a variation of coloring here. Let's try to, I'm experimenting here. I like this tonality here, right? The blue to green tonality. Let's try. As you can see, this area it's adapting, all right, this area here because of the color dodge. And let's see, the lighting color looks fabulous as well somehow. Can you see? I'll copy that. I'll keep it with that and paste here and apply the same shading. Ctrl C and paste the style into this shape here. Paste style, and there you go. Oh, it's equal now. But there's something that is bothering me. It's not 100%. It's the shading here. I would like to have more yellow tonality. I think it's going to enhance even more the shading. Let's try to use the vector brush for now. All right, just to let you know that you can download these brushes. There are free versions, free brushes, and premium brushes. Resize this and add into this area here. Okay, more yellow, and let's blend this and make it this bigger. Oh, I like this more now with the yellow tonality, and here as well. Oh. I will add this on top as well. Oh. I told you, my friend, just follow what I'm teaching you. Can you see now the eyes is much stronger? It's really nice. And then we can do this. Let's make the shadings here on top. This area is too boring. We need to make it better. Let's now do this. I want to add the shadings in this area to make it better, like this. Oh. Here as well. I'm just painting inside. That's why I love to use Affinity, because it's easy. I can go with vector, I can go with raster, and I'm very happy with it. And here this area I can erase a little bit more to have this result, you know, here. And also erase more in this area to have this like this. Huh? You see? Yeah, my friend. Let's just read a bit more easier. And now finally, let's add a background for this character just to see how this will look. And I will add this circle below in this color here. Let's try. I also can, if you want, add this to be more with outline in outside. Look at the result. Here, can you see? And there we go. We have just completed a new tutorial on the Vectorize channel. This was a very incredible tutorial. You know, I'm very happy with that, because we have covered all the fundamentals with the shading fundamentals. Look at this. The previous version, the Vectorize version, and then with outline. Outline is very personal. If you want to keep with it, that's fine. If you want to remove, just click here, and then you can go in the way that you are happy to do. And then I will add just an outline here and make this in white. Look at this, my friend. Also, I will add exposure just to give a kind of adjustment here. I think the exposure is going to make it too lighter, but let's explore now the curves. The curves also you can explore and make the gradients like this. This gives more enhancement of the colors. Very soft. Look the difference. It's bringing more with light. All right, before and then after. It's simple, but it's effective. Also, the color balance in the shadows can be, let's try to be more in purple. And highlights can be more. Let's check this in this color here. I like this composition here. It becomes a bit more somehow bluish. Before, this was the version before, which was very kind of yellow, and then I made this to be more push it to this color. And look at this difference. All right, there is huge difference between this. This was more kind of opaque. It's more in gray. And doing the adjustments, the little ones that I made, look at the difference. It makes huge difference to your design. All right, I hope that you enjoyed, my friend, this tutorial, and you can download and make your exercise here with me on the Vectorize channel. Guys, thank you really so much for your time, for watching me until now. I really appreciate your efforts. And if you want to learn much more than this little tutorial, I have an invitation for you to join to the class that I do on the masterclass and also to the club exercises. All right, guys, I'm very speechless about this result. I was not expecting to reach this, very crazy. This was an ugly drawing. All right, and for me, it's important that I break down all the single steps to make it easy for you to accomplish your desirable result. And this represents a lot for me to reach this quality of work and teach you how you can be able to do same like I'm doing here. Really, it's really important for me to accomplish great high quality results. And I want to thank you so much if you're on the club to support my work, and if you want to join on there, you're gonna support me and motivate me a lot to bring more lessons like this. Thank you so much, my friend, and I see you in the next tutorial. And take care and bye bye. See ya.